We are a strong family of 6 campuses, 10,000 students, and 1,000 teaching and non-teaching staff. Inspired by 2 philanthropists, Srimati and Shri J.V. Rangaraju, the institution has grown leaps and bounds. The young generation of the family, led by Mr. Chaitanya Verma, Mrs. Banu, and Ms. Saujanya, have further strengthened the institution through their insights and new-gen thoughts. Today's conference is a perfect blend of the ideas of the efforts of our 3 sister institutions, Nagarjuna Degree College, Nagarjuna College of Engineering and Technology, and Nagarjuna College of Management and Sciences. As the host of today's conference, I am immensely happy to welcome Barrister Shamim Haidar Patwari, Honorable Member of Parliament, Republic of Bangladesh. A great host, a wonderful friend, a visionary leader, a philanthropist. Objectives are incomplete to describe him. On behalf of the entire NGI family, we welcome you, sir, to this august gathering. May I request our Senior Director to please welcome him. It's a pleasure to welcome Dr. Bholanath Datta, Founder and President MTC Global, a unique platform for management faculty across the world. A great visionary, mentor, and a person with amazing networking skills. He is a person as our co-host, and we on behalf of NGI heartily welcome you this morning. Welcome you, sir. We are indeed pleased to welcome Dr. Pradhan, our good friend and a fantastic host, a perfectionist at work as well as the Director IQAC of Dhaka International University. We are extremely privileged to have you this morning. We welcome you, sir. The NGI family has stalwarts who have been at the helm of affairs. Their proficiencies, expertise, and achievements are a great backbone to all the sister institutions. Their never say no and an attitude of never give up has helped NGI reach milestones and achieve higher goals. It's an honor to welcome them. I welcome Dr. Deshika Char, Senior Director, Nagarjuna Education Society. May I request Professor Hema? We have our 2 young and dynamic directors, Dr. Gopal Krishna, Director of NES, and Professor Manohar Naraji, Director of NES. May I request my colleagues, Dr. Anandama and Professor Hema, to welcome them. I welcome my co-partners at NGI, Dr. Shrikant Murthy, Principal of NCET. Hearty welcome to you, sir. May I request Professor Madhura? It's my privilege to welcome Dr. Anandama, Principal of NCMS. Hearty welcome to you, ma'am. I heartily welcome my fellow colleagues who are here, Dr. Prachi, Dr. Dakshayani, who are the conference conveners, Professor Amit, Professor Nagesh, Ajay, and Professor Kiran, who are the chief coordinators for today's convention. I indeed welcome my 2 esteemed guests who have flown all the way from Dhaka to be here with us this morning. Mr. Mohammad Ashwar Hussain, who is heading the Jamuna Bank. Hearty welcome to you. I welcome my colleagues, both teaching and administrative. We are really indebted to all of you for your untiring efforts who have seen the outcome today. I warmly welcome the student volunteers and student participants from different colleges across Bangalore. I hope you have all an enjoyable, meaningful, and a great day of deliberations on innovations in technology, business, and management. Welcome you all once again. Thank you.
May I request Anita Madam to welcome Bhavani Madam for this gathering.
The best way to predict the future is to invent it. With this quote from LNK, a very happy morning to all the guests across India, Dhaka, and my own Nagarjuna family. Every once in a while, a new technology, an old problem, and a big idea turn into an innovation. Similarly, an idea over a cup of coffee with Bhavani ma'am, with a lot of brainstorming and big support from Team NGI, has resulted into this event. With new innovations in the field of technology, like artificial intelligence or cloud computing, to greater benchmarks in the field of business, like M-payment and business analytics, or green marketing and spiritual intelligence, we tried to cover the newest of everything. Reaching to 19 states out of 29 in the country, or cross borders, from 150 plus individual participants to 200 odd group participants, we were able to receive 250 odd papers. This was only through results of various innovations done by various people at different times, that we receive papers without being printed on paper, that is via email, registration fee without even handling cash currencies through digital wallets, and able to attend presentations of people across the border without having them personally here for our conference, thank you to Skype and video calls. I hope today learning on innovation through various tracks on commerce, management and technology help us further in innovating more for a good life, a better society and a developed nation. I would conclude by inviting Dr. Shrikant Murthy, Principal, Nagarjuna Engineering College, to unveil the conference name and logo.
I don't want to make a long discussion. I'm a politician, I'm a lawyer, so giving a speech or talking or proximity is my passion or profession. And we Indians or we people in the Indian regions are famous for long discussions. You will be, because Ramayana and Mahabharata is the longest epic in the whole world. I think Ramayana or Mahabharata alone is 7 times bigger than Iliad, Homer's Iliad. And in United Nations, one good Indian diplomat, he make a speech 9 hours and 30 minutes consecutively without even a tea break. That's the world record. So Amartya Sen says proximity is inbuilt in Indian culture, which is good. Now we are in a crossroad. A transition is going to happen, a transition is taking place, and every nation must think how to cope with this transition. And this is so important. There is a constantly rising trends of inequality all over the world. Democracy is at risk. It has been hijacked by cheap population. Also, the space for dissenting is narrowing down every day. This is also alarming all over the world. And so we have to create a new economic model, a new economic order for the upcoming challenges that is knocking at the door. And innovation, youth empowerment, technology. Of course, we must rely on technology, but remember, technology cannot solve all problems. Man create technology. Technology don't create man. And don't be technological servitude. So don't be too dependent on technology. Or don't also be technological ignorant. So you don't know technology at all. This is a sin in this era. So don't do that. So in this era of so much challenge, the only ray of hope is, I think, is the 4th industrial revolution, because earlier there was 3 industrial revolution, 1st, 2nd and 3rd, and when these 3 industrial revolution happened, Asia was in sleep. Asia didn't even notice that three industrial revolution has already took place. The first and second industrial revolution based on Europeanization and completely based on the loot money the British and other colonial powers they looted from India. The third one based on imperialism by America, but the fourth one, the era of automation, this time India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Sri Lanka and China is completely aware. They are now free country. They can dictate their own financial policy and can be leader in fourth industrial revolution. We all hoping for that, and I'm sure with the huge youth in this region, it is also important. China, Bangladesh and India, they alone have more youth than the rest of the world. So the future is Asia. And also there is a book written by Parag Khanna. He says future is Asia. Lee Kyu-young Institute of Global Policy, they set up a center which says future is Asia. So I think we have a very bright future in near future if we collaborate, if we connect, if we contribute, if we use technology, and if we use innovation, do innovation, and if we rely on our youths. This is so important. I will not make a longer speech. Thank you very much for inviting me in this Nobel event, which will be a landmark, of course. I'm sure a number of good papers has been submitted, and what a beautiful campus the authority has set up in this Nagarjuna group. I'm an entrepreneur, of course. My father was a philanthropist. I know how risky it is to become an entrepreneur in this region, and those who take this initiative, I salute them. I highly appreciate them. Of course, in future, Nagarjuna group and our group will collaborate and do connected work for the better future of India, Bangladesh. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody.
Or Ola or the Flipkart or the other kind of things wherein you don't carry any inventory but still do wonderful business. Like here innovation comes. But having said that, let me say that, see, whenever we talk about innovation, we're talking something very, very new. But most of the innovations what we talk about in India, I think that's a replication of what is already existing in other parts of the world. So we need something very, very new. If I talk about OYO, if we talk about Flipkart, eBay was the first. Okay, that was the leader. They are the truly innovator who developed the e-commerce platform eBay many years before than Amazon and that Flipkart and whatever other e-commerce website is there. So I'm not talking about something, see in the innovation strategy, when you read about innovation strategy, there are few terminologies are used. I'm sure that some of the presenters will present those things. We call it imitation, we call it cloning, right? I'm not talking about cloning. Cloning is something you just copy in ditto what is existing in other parts of the world, and that may be the new for this particular market. And imitation means with little bit of modifications to introduce the same technology in the process in India. But I'm talking about something which is disruptive, which is new, not existing anywhere, and we become the leader in the innovation. Now, I'll just end with a small, beautiful story. It's called biomimicry, right? Nature is the perfect platform from where we can draw a lot of innovations and a lot of motivations, a lot of new insights. What do we do it? Now, I'm sure that all of us must have seen the sunflower, right? When sun rises, the sunflower looks up towards the sun, right? So what happens in a rainy day or in a cloudy day when there is no sunlight? What sunflower does? It does not wither or look down. The sunflowers look at each other. I think that's essentially what nature tells us. We need to collaborate, we need to cooperate, we need to join hands in a shared economy to ensure that whatever we do it in a significant way and there is a positive impact. I think that's very, very important. Thank you once again, one and all, and I wish all the very best for this program. Thank you.
Invitees, students and participants. First of all, let me congratulate Mr. Barrister Shamim Haidar Patwari from Dhaka International University and Member of Parliament, Mr. Sarajul Islam Pradhan from Dhaka International University, and Mr. Bolnath Datta from MTC Global, and principals of our Nagarjuna group of institutions. for organizing this international conference. I appreciate the theme of the conference, Innovations in Technology, Business and Management. It is the need of the hour with regard to the changing nature of technology and business. The innovations are continuous process, and new innovations will be of great advantage to the business community and particularly the corporations. I would like to convey my heartfelt appreciations to all the participants who, by the way of their presence in the conference, are demonstrating their commitment to the development of new innovations and new ideas in business and management principles. I am sure that this conference makes a major contribution to enhance the understanding of innovations technology and transfer the new ideas into the improvement of the business by the corporate world. I hope the proceedings and intense deliberations, including panel discussions from eminent personalities, will be very fruitful and gather momentum in times to come. I conclude my talk by just quoting some famous personalities. Motivation is the catalyzing ingredient for every success innovation, by Creighton Christensen, professor of Harvard University. To be successful in business, you have to have heart in business and business in your heart, by Thomas Watson, former CEO of IBM. I unquote. I thank the organizers for giving me an opportunity to be with you in today's morning function. I heartily congratulate Dr. Bhavani Madam and her team of colleagues for making necessary arrangements for the grand success of this conference. I hope all of you are going to have a great day and fruitful deliberations in our campus. Thank you all.
A very warm good morning to the dignitaries on the dais, of the dais. It's my indeed pleasure and privilege to render a vote of thanks for the inaugural session of one day's national conference on innovations in technology, business and management. Firstly, I would like to thank Barrister Shamim Haider Patwari, Member of Parliament, Republic of Bangladesh, Chairman, Board of Trustees, Dhaka International University. Thank you for being with us on this occasion, sir. I request Dr. Deshikacha, sir, our Senior Director, to do the honors. Thank you, sir. Another famous personality, Professor Bolnath Datta, founder and president, Management Teachers Consortium Global. We thank you for being with us and rendering thematic remarks as well, sir. I request our director, sirs, to do the honors. Thank you, sir. Another resource person, Dr. Muhammad Sirajul Islam Pradhan, Director, IQAC, Dhaka International University. We thank you on behalf of Nagarjuna Group of Institutions, sir. I request Dr. Deshikacha, sir, to do the honors. Thank you, sir. I also thank our director, Professor Manohar Naraji, for gracing the occasion. We thank you, sir. I also thank Dr. Shrikant Murthy, Principal, Nagarjuna College of Engineering and Technology, for gracing this occasion. Thank you, sir. And today's conference, the person behind this day is Dr. Bhavani. So from Nagarjuna Group of Institutions, we thank you, madam. I also take this opportunity to thank Dr. Harisha P., Vice Principal, Nagarjuna College of Engineering and Technology. I also thank all the resource persons and chairmen of various tracks of today's sessions and the panelist resource persons. And also I thank all the participants from various institutions, that is teaching and administrative fraternity, as well as dear students. I wish all of you mindful learning day ahead. Thank you.